You know what? I'm not done pissing people off. I think I pissed people off in the flag video. It was probably French people being, you're not supposed. I don't know why characters are word on the tiers, but we're going over by which is the best and which is the worst character in Marvel. There's a lot of forgettable and more boring characters in Marvel. There's a lot more better characters in Marvel. Um, okay, where do we start? But we're going over Marvel characters, but some of these characters are that kind of forgettable. But like this guy is from Black Panther. F tier is the corrector. He only appears in like one movie for like 5 minutes, and that's really all he does. There was really nothing noteworthy about him other than him appearing for like 5 minutes in Guardians of the Galaxy and him being killed by Thanos. That's really all he does. He's absolutely most one of the more probably forgettable Marvel characters. Next is this military guy. I don't even know what movie he's from. I need to rewatch some of these movies again. But this guy's pretty boring. I don't even know what he is. Stanley is that's Stanley. He's best. He made all the Marvel characters. That's Stanley. Next is this guy. He was kind of like one of the villains in Black Panther, but he was not that great of a character. It's kind of all the more forgettable Marvel characters. This guy right here. This guy. I think he's like in. He's one of the. He's a guy from like Endgame or something. Um, I don't really know. See him that. He's one of the more forgettable. That's random people who just help the Avengers. That's basically all he is. Next is that Black Panther. No, that's Ultron. Black Panther is somewhere else then. Next we have easily one of the more boring Marvel characters. It's this guy. Kind of forgettable. He only appears in Black Panther. That and he just makes fun of, and he just saves the guy. He just saves Black Panther from dying. That's basically it. Um, Next is the agent from. I just put him in detail. He's really kind of a more forgettable character, but he kind of looks like the agents from Enter the Matrix movies, so he's pretty good. Next is one of the worst superheroes ever, Mantis. We all know why she's on the worst characters, Marvel characters list. She's just really boring. She does absolutely nothing throughout the movies. Next is this boring guy. I think he's from like Thor: Dark World. He's one of those boring villains that appear in the movies and he dies. He dies, and he gets forgotten for all of eternity. Next is this guy from like Thor Ragnarok. He's a pretty funny character, so he's D tier. But he only appears in one movie. Next is the fake Mandarin. He stinks. He's not the real Mandarin. So next is this Russian guy. He's okay. He's okay. Next is easy one of my least favorite characters. Sully. Season of detail. At least he does more than the Marvel Universe than Mantis. I heard he is a bit decent in the end game, but we're going to have to see about that. Um, Next is who to pick next. Next is this guy. He's like the chosen one or something, and he appears in one movie, and that's basically it. And he is not in any of the other movies. Go figure. Next is the cat. We all know the cat's easy one of the greatest Marvel characters. Okay, Cat is the only good part about Captain Marvel. Okay, Cat's easily the greatest character. Next we have Korg. Kind of another one of those side characters. He isn't that important. He was important in Thor Ragnarok, but in Endgame he was kind of like a comic relief. Next is this person. I think this is, and I don't think it's the. I don't think I'm thinking who it is, but no, it isn't. Don't know who this is, so season detail. Next we have Teenage Groot. He's easily the worst of the Groots. He's a annoying teenager. And basically he's the worst of the Groots because he is not cute like Baby Groot, and he's not Groot. He's not fun like normal Groot. He's just an angsty teenager, which we kind of need Western. I think that's Iron Man. So this guy will be at this tier. I don't know who that is, but could have found a better picture of that guy than him looking at a computer. That's Iron Man. They could have found a better picture of him than looking at the computer. Him looking at the computer. Okay. Oh, there's Iron Man. That's the that I don't. This guy's at C tier. The guy who looks at a computer, he's very important in the Marvel universe. Next is this random old white guy. I don't know who he is, so he is D tier. I think he's from like. Don't even know what movie he's from. He's one of those side characters that no one cares about. Next we're going over all the actual Marvel characters, all the memorable ones at least. First is easily the worst Marvel one of the worst Marvel superheroes is Captain Marvel. She's boring. That's basically it. Like when people say Goku's a very boring character, then there's these like in TV shows and movies, there's usually always that one really boring character that's like super powerful and always wins, and that's Captain Marvel. Next is Falcon. He is higher than Captain Falcon. Not Captain Falcon. He is higher than Captain Marvel. Easily because he is Falcon. But throughout the series, throughout Marvel movies, he's still kind of a side character. So any people who like this character, he's kind of a side character. Next is Quicksilver. He does absolutely nothing in the Marvel movies, and he just dies. So you don't get to see him that much. At least he's still in the X-Men. He's still alive there, but he's not alive in the main Marvel movies at all. Next we have easily one of the more. Next we have Baby Groot. Baby Groot is just Baby Groot. He's cute. That's all. Next we have Nebula. She's cool. She's a cyborg basically. And basically that's it. And next we have this guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I know who this guy is. He's that planet guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He's kind of a more boring villain. He's kind of one of the worst of villains in the Marvel universe. And that's basically it. He is one of the worst of villains. Next we have Iron Man's wife. She's okay. She's not that bad. Next we have Hulk as Bruce Banner. The same character, okay? Same person, so the Hulk as a character is B tier. Bruce Banner as a whole character, he's an A tier character. Easily, he is easily one of the more fun Marvel characters. No, I'm putting these characters. These are the OG Marvel characters. Stan Lee's at A+ tier because he made Marvel. He made all these characters, except for the newer ones like Deadpool and stuff. And next is Valkyria. She kind of does. She's in like 2 movies and that's it. See, like if you watch all the Marvel movies, you'll say, "Who is this?" every single time. Like she's not even in Avengers: Infinity War. She basically is just non-existent in many of the Marvel movies. Next we have a picture of Star Wars giving the middle finger. That scene from Guardians of the Galaxy where they're being bound out and stuff. He is he used to be like one of the better Marvel characters, considering what he did in Avengers: Infinity War. He basically made them lose the fight. So next we have Ronan. He's pretty cool. Next is Yondu. Yondu's easily one of the best Marvel characters ever. No, he's in the A tier. It's sad that he died. because he was pretty funny in both of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He was kind of like an anti-hero or something. Um, Next we have Thanos. Thanos is easily the greatest Marvel villain of all time. Um, Next we have Ant-Man. Ant-Man's pretty cool. He can turn to other. He is pretty cool. I'm disappointed that Ant-Man didn't do his attack to Thanos, so he killed him by buffing inside him. But next we have the Winter Soldier. He's cool. Winter Soldier has a pretty good storyline, so he's pretty cool. Next we have Groot. Groot. He is an A tier as well. Same reasons for the baby Groot. He is cute, funny, and all that stuff. And people wouldn't be like people say, "Oh, you want some people won't you attached to a freaking tree." Well, at least Groot has more. It's fine. I make a character saying only fit. I am Groot have more character than Captain Marvel. Yes, we had to make that joke out. But next we have Vision. Vision is a very powerful character, but he doesn't have that many appearances. He died in Infinity War for the Infinity Stones, and that's basically it. Next we have Spider-Man. Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. What? He's Spider-Man. That's why he's ATO. He's Spider-Man. But next, and he gives you like a more human teenager side in the MCU. Next we have Red Skull. He is the villain from the first movies. Red Skull is he survived the first movie, event, Captain America movie, and he's still alive in the middle of nowhere. But next we have the Wasp. She only is in like one movie, and I don't even know. I don't know if she even is in Endgame. I think she was erased, but she is. She is worse than Ant-Man because he only appears in one movie. Ant-Man appears in like 4 movies, and Ant-Man's like fun to watch in every movie. Next, the you have Killmonger. He's easily one of the better Marvel villains. Maybe the Marvel villains are just there to be like, oh, we're bad guys. We're gonna destroy the world. There's only like 4 Marvel villains that are different from that. Killmonger is very similar to Red Skull, as he takes over and he wants to have like a dictatorship, and he wants to make country hot in his own vision, and that's basically it. Next we have Black Panther. He's kind of one of the more boring characters in the Marvel movies. Unlike Killmonger, he's kind of more boring. He is. And Black Panther, like in Civil War, you want to know who Black Panther is, but in Black Panther, he just is a boring guy who just wants to protect his own kingdom. That's basically all it is. And he just wants to protect his own kingdom, and that's all he wants to do. That's his duty as a king. So he's kind of one of the more bland characters in the Marvel movies. Next, we have Gamora. Gamora is a pretty good character. Same that he died in Infinity War, but hopefully they find it in Guardians of the Galaxy. Next, we have Captain America. Captain America is easily one of the great Marvel characters. And basically, Captain America. He is in the wrong time. Captain America has had a rough time in the Avengers movies. Next, we have Thor. We have to put Thor up here too because he is also one of the OG Avengers. He's a god. He has thunder abilities, and he is pretty funny in one of the movies. And he's kind of a comedic relief in some of the movies. Next is Black Widow. Black Widow is a cool character. They always give like an action scene like every like Marvel movie. It's the same that they killed her too. Don't know why they had to kill her off, even though she's getting her own movie. But that's Marvel for you. Next we have Ultron. He's like a robot. He said he kind of is he's one of the better Marvel villains as well. He kind of like takes over. He's not as good as Loki as a villain, but he basically is. It's just all the faults of AI and stuff, and that's basically it. Next we have Drax. He's just funny. He just B tier because he's just funny. He's just. Next we have the Hela from the Thor Ragnarok movie. She's basically another character who just wants to. Actually, she has more of a storyline than half the Marvel villains. Next we have Wong. He doesn't really appear. He only appeared in like Guardians of the Galaxy and 5 minutes in the all the other Marvel movies, so he is he's okay. Next we have this guy. He's not one of those boring characters that everybody kind of forgets about. So that's why he's there. I think this guy is War Machine. Yeah, he is CTO. He's the same tier as he's in the same area as Falcon. He could be his own character, but he has been living in the shadow of Iron Man all the movies. So next we have Rocket Raccoon. He's easily one of the best Guardians of the Galaxy. He is easily the best of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters. He's just easily the funniest character in all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He also is just pretty funny too, and he's just a raccoon, and everybody likes raccoons, except when they take your garbage, of course. Next we have Loki. Loki is easily one of the best. He's easily the second best Marvel villain. Loki was like a Loki exactly is like how he is in the Norse mythology. He's a trickster, you can't trust him, and that's basically his whole point of the villain. He is a tricker and a deceiver. He deceives you into getting what he wants, and basically that's how he is in the exact Greek Norse mythology. He's a pretty cool character, and he's also pretty funny at many points. And he gets himself in trouble, and he died way too many times. Next we have Nick Fury. He brought the Avengers together, so he's A+ tier. The cat ruined him in Captain Marvel, but next we have Doctor Strange. He is the wizard guy from Doctor Strange. He has all these powers and makes him cool. And then we have Scarlet Witch. He has magic powers like Doctor Strange, but we don't see ever since in Age of Old, and she never appears in the outside of. She never got like her own movie or series or anything, so that's pretty. But she is in if you get Disney Plus. Next is Hawkeye. Hawkeye is pretty cool. Most of the Marvel movies, he's like a very boring character. He's just there to help them, but in Avengers Endgame, he has more of a purpose, basically. And that's it. That's all the Marvel characters. Hopefully I did not offend anyone. I probably did, and I'll probably get like 10 dislikes on this video. But if I'll probably have to rewatch most of these movies again, because some of these characters are kind of forgettable, like this guy here and this guy here, and oh wait, that's the guy who was helping. Yeah, he's a boring character. He's the guy who was helping. He's a pretty boring character. I don't even know if he's in another movie or not. He was only in Thor Ragnarok, and that was the only movie he was in. I don't know if he's in Endgame, but maybe it's Spawn because he's that forgettable, and I don't know who this is. So wait, that's Captain America's girlfriend. She only appears in that movie, and she kind of just there for what Vince was Captain America, to be honest. But still don't know who that guy is. That guy in the cell, they call him facing up, and we don't know who he is. But that's basically it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and goodbye.